For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Chalmers kicks to Gibson. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, no good by Chicago. Rockets leading by 18. Shot from the wing, and that one's good. Beverly.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to the general. And Gibson over to help. Harden inside the three-point line. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chalmers passes to Portis. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Shot's good. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And Chalmers kicks to Butler. Gibson dishes to Butler. Now the feed to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Portis. Down low. Gibson. The Rockets pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that one's good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Gibson. Gibson the screen. Chalmers against Beverly. They set the screen. Here's Portis, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's the general. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The general's got 35 in the game.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Chalmers with it. Kicks to Gibson. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Dishes to Chalmers. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. The Generals got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Beverly with the second effort. Shot's good from the General.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Now, here's Chalmers. Pulls up, high post. Shot's good by Gibson. Rockets leading by 23. Beasley outside. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McDermott. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Assist from
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Decker's checked in for Beasley. KJ McDaniels comes in for the General. Kevin Martin is checked in for James Harden. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Patrick Beverly. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bairstow, he's checked in for Portis. Williams comes in for Doug McDermott. Justin Holiday's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now here is Holiday. The 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Gibson.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's McDaniels. Howard with a screen on Brooks. Here's Sloan. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Holiday. He feeds it to Gibson. Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. Back to Gibson. Uncovered. Shot is no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Sloan. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 19. Bulls have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Holiday, the pass to Gibson. He dishes it to Brooks. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Sloan. Martin kicks to Howard. Gibson with the steal. Holiday against Martin. Holiday dishes to Gibson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gibson's got 6 in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Howard misses. And here are the Bulls now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Brooks, here we go, to the inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Stay down.
That's his first personal foul.
2.
At the line for the Rockets, Cameron Bairstow, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Decker. The general comes in for KJ McDaniels. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Donald Sloan. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Williams. Butler comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's Chalmers in for Aaron Brooks. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
The pass to the general. Howard with a screen on Butler. Feeds it to Howard. Here's the general. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
McDermott's checked in for Bairstow.
Doug McDermott.
Bulls trail by 17. And here is Chalmers. Gibson with the screen on Beverly. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And the Bulls with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden the pass to the general. Tries a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now, here's Chalmers. Gasol kicks to Chalmers. Gibson setting the pick for Chalmers. Easy layup after coming off the pick. And that's now 8 points for Doug McDermott.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Inside, here's the general, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Here's Chalmers, following the score by Houston. Outside Butler. Gasol a screen. Gasol a screen on Harden. And Butler, here we go. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the General. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. He kicks to Howard. Got a piece of it. To the paint. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from the General.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to meet, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm going to get another one. I hope so, because I feel like it helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. So gotta give those dudes a shout out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.